had gone off into the foggy marsh following the whispered words of something that was theoretically supposed to help her. But we're not sure if this is the kind of help we want.
Very true.
So it turns out the refund policy is terrible.
All right.
So what do?
Well, what do, gang? Are we going to go into the creepy swamp land with fog, searching for clues? Or are we going to continue looking around the creepy village, looking for clues?
You have so many creepy options.
I know.
I think I personally prefer to stay in the village, seeking clues.
All right. For us to stay here, where will we have to go in to investigate? Because I'm not sure
Say
where else
investigate.
to go.
Sorry, was that a question towards me?
No.
Oh, sorry. I thought it might have been. But anyway, I'm just waiting to hear what you guys are doing.
Well, Silver, do you have any ideas where else we can investigate in this creepy village? Alright, I'll take your stunned silence as a no.
Stun silence from who?
Well, you said you want to stay in the village. Do you have suggestions where in the village we can stay to try and look for answers?
Well, don't we have a place that we're staying? That
That hasn't. We've resolved that mystery, but it doesn't help us answer the fact of people going missing. So I don't think we're going to get any answers in the mansion.
Well, no, but we don't we have a need to have a place to sleep?
Yeah, well,
Or are you asking about something else entirely?
I must. Okay, so my question was, we need to still find out why people are going missing. We can either keep investigating in the village, or we can go out into the swamp to investigate.
What time is it?
Mole past hair.
What's that?
I said mole past hair.
Sun
Okay,
overhead.
I guess-
Just
It's what, like 10:30ish in the morning?
Okay.
You guys haven't done a lot.
No, yeah.
I'd say while we still have daylight, let's investigate the surrounding edges of the town, and then come back in to the town in the evening, and maybe pick one of the empty houses to stay in. That makes sense.
It makes sense.
So,
It gives us an opportunity moment to see what else might be going on in the village without being in a nice large mansion.
Look over at our local oddity duck and say, what's your point of view?
And she blinks. I'm a bit confused as to what's going on. I'm sorry.
you guys are trying to figure out why this place is so hecka haunted.
Well, so
that
like,
it can be less haunted.
I'm just confused with the series of events here. So last time, if I recall correctly, we were looking into the disappearance of a phoenix wolf. We found some phoenix wolves. Upsides were given. We went someplace. No, there's that one mean. I just need a refresher on where we are again.
One of your friends followed an Earth Pony to see his miserable domestic conditions, and you came back. I seem to recall you have a phoenix wolf who promised to give as much help as she could.
Yep.
Yeah.
One, the sister of the other one, or
Yes.
are they? Yeah. And I'll describe the well. Hey, there's a well in the center of town. He was careful around.
Oh yeah, the well.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go and poke this well. Oh no, I think we did, and it was really far down.
Did we? Okay.
I seem to recall you looked at it as in,
Okay.
from the outside. Just kind of went, "Yep, that sure is a well."
Okay, I did. I'm not sure the rest of the party did.
Ah, okay. Does anyone have dark vision?
I
Okay.
don't think
I'm
so.
just gonna. Does anyone here have light as a spell?
I
Doug,
do.
Doug raises her hoof.
Cool.
Huh.
I pick up a pebble. Cast light on this, please.
Say please.
I did.
Did.
Please.
Oh,
This is true.
and then she puts light on the thing.
All right. I will go over to said well, and
With the
Drop
rest of us
the-
in tow.
yeah, I will drop the pebble down so we can see how far it goes down and what's down there.
Duck makes a whistling noise as it falls down.
And down it goes.
Ears
Uh,
flicker.
Does anyone hear a splash?
And then a faint, echoing strike comes back in your direction, but it's so quiet.
Okay.
Splash.
No, not a splash.
Thunk.
Yeah, like it hit something.
Is there
Probably
a rope and bucket for this?
I would like
Yes,
to
there
be
is.
in the rope and bucket.
do not. No, you're not going into it. All right. Well, let's. Let's lower this.
You saw the pony using the rope and bucket.
All right. Let's. I'm going to lower the bucket down until it's basically got to its maximum length.
Well, how are you lowering it?
I assume there'll be either you just chuck it down the hole or there's a crank to wind it up.
Well, there's definitely a crank for winding, but that doesn't answer what you're doing.
Cranking the thing so it goes in the opposite direction so the bucket gets lowered down.
Okay, so you are slowly lowering it down.
Yeah.
Give me a athletics.
Okay.
I'm sure nothing could go wrong.
What skills are on this silly thing? Here we go. Athletics.
Oh gosh, that looks really hard.
That's when I had to check something real quick to make sure I wasn't unreasonable. Are you joking? What level are you guys again?
Level 4? Yeah, level 4.
4.
Oh,
I thought
4.
we were 5. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, level 4. Sorry.
Okay, I was about to get confused. Alright, so if you're level 4. Okay. Okay, so suddenly the rope goes taut and something yanks it with tremendous force, and you're barely holding on. You can hear the howls from the depths echoing strangely as whatever it is seems to want to wrench this poor little bucket away from you.
I'm going to try and reel it in like a fish.
Give me one of them fancy athletics checks and make it good.
Lean in the still to help pull him.
A little hand.
Are you attempting to assist?
Yeah.
Alright, and you give me an athletics check.
Do people who need to assist roll first?
I suppose it doesn't really matter, but
Okay, cool. No, that's fine. I know in Pathfinder it kind of does.
I mean, it matters if,
Oh,
Oh,
that's
man.
3.
oh, wow, that's less than good. But is that your final answer?
No, it is not, because I can do this.
Oh no, you've crushed the countryside.
Pippin, what are you doing?
Steal,
Huh,
steal.
okay, I
He's
guess
a
my
man.
turn.
If he can't do it, no one can.
Cheer,
Let's see if
cheer,
it gets,
cheer.
let's see if it gets any better.
Wow, the fates have spoken, yeah. And you already rolled. You didn't throw down a coin.
No, that was my bear.
What? How did your bear get involved?
Probably the other
It's a
side.
bear.
it's true. Bears are difficult to tell not to get involved, but still,
I see someone pulling things. Might as well.
bears are not good at pulling things.
Teeth.
Beg to differ. Have you seen a bear push and pull an entire car?
Yeah.
Yeah, a car is a much larger and easier thing to grasp than the little handle of a,
No, but Steel's big by himself, so.
He's just gonna shove Steel to the side. Ah, that's why he rolled that. It's your fault now. Just saying.
I got more
well,
there.
This is why
balancing
he
on the
crit
other
failed.
side. He crit failed? Oh, wow.
Well, actually, no, he wouldn't have crit failed. The DC would be 22, not 23. Sorry. But yeah, I like that image though. I got this, suddenly bear. Oh god, just get knocked to the side. And meanwhile, the bear is going, "Yep, I helped." I'm such a helpful bear. Anyway, the little lever there is now spinning wildly. Whee! It is now out of your hands and or mouth and or magic, whichever one you were using. It's not there anymore. In fact, which one were you using?
I was using my mouth at the time.
Okay, well, give me a reflex save to not get kathonked by a lever.
Wow.
Okay, you duck back with great grace. I take a spin!
I'm going to see if I can try and this time grab hold of it with my magic and attempt to stop it.
Now, just to check, what is higher for you, your int or your strength?
That's the same.
Oh, well, never mind that. All right, do your thing.
Another athletics.
Yes, that is the apply strength check. D20, do you just hate us?
Oh, it clearly does.
Very, very clearly does.
Well, I'm going to guess I try and grab hold of it, but it just tears from my grip and just continues spinning.
No, much more dramatic than that. You grab a hold of it. Ha ha! Oh god! The whole part that would hold up the rope just splinters and cracks, and the whole thing is now falling into the well. Whee!
Oh, great.
Can we have it back?
Splash.
Oh, I had water this time.
Yeah, that's different.
Oh, that's probably because I might have dropped the stone on the thing what was down there.
Can we still see the
Duck,
glowing of the stone?
Duck looks at Steel and gives him like a little bit of a bap.
How rude!
If you squint down in there, there's like a tiny little glowy thing. To say, it's far enough away that you can't really make out too many details.
Can I try to judge the distance?
Give me that perception check. Why the heck not? Or if you have a
Would it be
lure that
more-
happens to be more appropriate, let me know.
Would nature or tracking?
Survival is tracking, and I don't feel that that applies to how deep is this hole.
Actually, survival is its own.
Yes.
That's great. Okay.
But again, I don't think that applies to how deep is this hole.
Still, I have half a mind to send you down there, mister, just to apologize.
It's an optical illusion! And besides, it can't be that deep. You saw how long the rope was. Come on!
That's weird.
I don't think going down there would be a good idea, Duck. Something clearly hates buckets.
How wide is this hole?
I would hate a bucket too if one kept coming down on top of my head every day.
The well is about 5 feet in diameter.
Okay.
This is a nice sized well. Yeah.
Is it a stone all the way down or just drilled hole dug out?
Wait, I'm not sure what the difference would be, but it looks like it's stone.
Okay. Well, I meant like masonry down to the water or.
Well, from what you could see, it looks like it's masonry.
Okay.
When the thing was falling and you were watching it fall, it looked like it was passing by masonry.
Huh.
Until, it got too small.
Well, we just made a town happy.
You guys are helpers.
Well, I'm open to more ideas about anything we can do with this well. If not, then
Herrick.
There is the sound of wings from above you. and then a figure lands.
She quacks at it.
Whack.
With a curved beak and grasping talons standing upon the legs of a feline. They glare at you. Did you come in here just to break our things?
No, we'll repair it. I say, well, looking around, trying to figure out how to repair it.
Oh,
I would be
gosh.
like, technically we didn't break it. Whatever's living in your well broke it.
Does somebody need something repaired?
He looks at the duck, then he just kind of hikes a thumb at the well.
Oh, yeah, we should get somebody to repair that.
She says, not actually offering a solution to repair it. I thought I had mending for a whole few seconds, and then I realized, no, I don't have mending.
Nice.
Yep.
But he shakes his head. So what do you want besides breaking things?
Well, we're here to try and solve your townspeople go missing problem.
Ah, all right. So you're here to bother us while you're alive, and then bother us some more once you've been turned into whatever that is. He says, kind of gesturing vaguely.
Well, more or less. Although we
Lovely.
hope to do less of the latter than the former.
Look down the well. Hey, is that one of the things that you talk about?
Which thing?
Look down the well and then point to the guy. Is this the remains of one of your town folks?
No, I don't think so, he says, stroking his beak. I
Anyway.
suppose that would make sense. Never actually considered that. Huh.
Who is this Griffin?
Well, I mean, you didn't ask him for a name. He didn't give one.
I'll introduce myself. I'm Thorn Fallen. And, gesturing out. Suddenly.
Silver Rose.
He raises his hands. They call me Razor Claw, he says, brandishing the claws on his right hand. Stupid name if you ask me, but my parents didn't ask me.
Doug watches very, very closely as the handshake happens, ensuring that his claws aren't actually razors.
Turns out, yes, they are now!
They're scissor hands in Griffin form.
Oh, no, they're perfectly standard claws as claws go, but he hikes a thumb at it. There aren't too many water sources around here that you'd actually want to take a sip out of. I don't suggest just trying the marsh brackish nonsense. No, keep your snot out of that. You know what's good for you.
Yeah, I guess I'll start learning crafting. Great. Start looking around and see if we can repair this.
He shakes his head. Well, if you can get the pieces back up here, I can put it back together.
How far down?
Don't suppose you know of an easier route down rather than the direct route down?
He gives a bit of a shrug. I don't know what you think we are, but we got a well. It's got a hole in it. That's pretty much what we got.
Just wishful thinking more than anything.
I can go down.
She raises her hand again.
He looks at the small pony. Well, yeah, probably.
See, look, he agrees.
Well, you're not going alone, you're going down there.
No, I won't be going on. See?
And she holds up her little duck and puts it on her head.
No.
Okay, the two of you are not going alone.
And Dolan crosses his feathers a little bit. Just looks slightly offended.
How heavy was that all the way down there?
How heavy was that, you said?
Yeah.
You mean like how heavy was the bar and the bucket?
Yeah, was it metal?
No, the bar was made of wood. The rope is hemp.
Okay.
And the bucket is metal. Yeah,
I'll
bucket.
start calling out 50 foot of rope.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
the
that's
Griffin
enough.
gives a bit of a nod. Well, you got one piece of it down.
I'll quickly change into a large serpent.
Uh-oh. He backs up a bit. I don't know what trick that is. Oh, wait, you're one of them tree hugger types, aren't you? I heard about
Oh
this.
my gosh. You're a giant noodle.
What?
I
Look.
feel that is like literally always an appropriate reply to anything Duck says.
Yeah, usually. And
But yes, Duck
is the usual response to things that Duck does.
Duck has declared the snake is a noodle.
I'll grab the rope by sort of mouth and tangle myself around it and sort of gesture for me now.
You are climbing down the side of this well?
Lower me down.
Yeah. She got on the rope, like wrapped
Well,
herself
how
around.
big are you?
A large snake.
I mean, that makes you very big compared to this well.
A large snake? I mean,
Okay.
still
I
big.
said it was 5 feet in diameter. That's medium sized.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
What-
well, I mean, a larger snake than normal. I mean, no.
Give me a size category.
Yeah. Small?
Alright. If you can do small snake, then now you're a small snake. Hooray for the Wonder Noodle!
I assume a standard python would still be considered small.
So you have a rope tied to your tail, and we're basically just lowering you down into the hole, correct?
I'm gonna tangle myself up around it so I'm facing upwards of it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I nod.
Right. Okay. Well, rope down hole.
Possibly you're wrong!
Do you want
I
some
know.
light?
I got, yeah. Got heat
Duck,
time.
can you touch Fawn so he is producing light?
And she thinks a little bit. And then
Tail.
decides to like dig out like a little like bronze piece from her bag and pull it out and light that and then gives it to the tail.
I could do this.
This light doesn't work on living material.
No.
Too bad you can't do it on paint or ink and then spread that around.
That's cheating.
It's clever.
It's clever, but it's still cheating.
Why is that cheating?
Oh, is it
You can
cheating?
only make one thing glow. Okay, I'll make this bucket of paint glow, and then I'll paint everything. Wait, what? No!
That must be all used, I would say.
That is really clever.
If you think about it the other way, if all of the glow is the entire bucket of paint, you'd have to then use all of the paint to get the same amount of glow.
So you just paint on a little bit and then touch that.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like when you paint something else, it just takes away a slight amount of luminosity and just like a
Oh, what I meant was you put regular ink on something and then do the ink. I don't know. I'm just guessing here. As a
Pathfinder
joke.
I'm
2 is
throwing
so
you
wonderful.
all of the well now. You know what you've done.
You get a bronze piece, and it goes to you.
Yay!
Take care of it.
Congratulations, you're
I'll
rich
fish
now.
around in my backpack, pull out a silk thing, and try
Wait,
to
no,
strap it
you-
on me.
You're not doing any of those things. You're a snake.
I can crawl in my backpack.
No, your backpack became part of you, didn't it?
Good.
I think it
So,
does when
no,
you transform.
You are not doing any of those things.
Okay, I barf up a silk scarf.
But what? No!
Sorry.
That's not how this works.
Okay.
You're going to have to hold the copper rod that Duck has given you and be happy about it.
I was looking for a silk scarf. but
She's
damn
like
it.
she's like wiggling at you.
Come on, you could take it.
Ah,
Here you go.
okay.
You have gained a bronze piece.
You get pats on the head from Duck.
And I'm
fine.
tangle myself up in the rope at the same time. Nope.
And now you are being lowered into the well. Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to think that like when these transformations happen, Duck thinks that like you also assume the intelligence of that animal, and so she's just like treating you like a pet right now. Like pet.
Good boy.
Oh, I can
Seems
use that to
legit.
my advantage.
Oh no!
Oh my gosh.
And she looks down.
What's down the well, lassie?
Good, I'm sure.
I don't know if I could do 2 tugs on the rope I'm connected to. That's kind of
No.
Yeah, I mean, you can wiggle. Wiggle.
Start swinging a little bit.
Oh gosh. I can wiggle too. Look.
She shows off
The
her
rope's
wiggling.
moving.
Wiggle, wiggle.
I would give you a thumbs up, but yeah, I can't.
Right, well, if we'll lower it down, if the rope starts shaking violently, we'll pull it back out and hope Thorn's still attached at the other end.
All I'm saying is, if you want to insult a snake, offer to lend it a hand.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. And so you are descending into trouble.
Well, yeah, what do I see down below?
Darkness? That's the first thing you see.
No mad glowing red eyes staring back at me? That's always
But fortunately, you are holding a light source, and you wave it around. Wave. You can see the masonry sides around you as it slowly scrolls upwards. Scroll. You can hear the rope rustling up against the sides as you just kind of bounce off of one wall, then bounce off the other wall. Not like roughly, but it's not. Also, you're not going down perfectly straight because that's just not a thing.
no. I figured.
Bump. Hey, now that you're down this far, you can actually see the water. Look at that water. It's about 40 feet further down. Oh,
Yeah,
now
I
it's
see.
now it's 35 feet. You're still being lowered.
Well, snakes float.
It's the worst that could happen.
So, do I see anything beneath the water? The little glow of the stone?
Give me a perception
Oh,
check.
or does that go away when you cast light again?
Yeah. You could
Yeah,
have one
that-
for it.
The first light, poof.
Should know, right? To see what I can see.
Perception. Do it. Set that 11. No, there we go. 25. Oh, look! There's a nice triangular fin just poking up out of the water. Oh, God.
Shark!
There's a rather sizable creature swimming around down there in a water containment that is obviously larger than the tunnel that you're in.
Ooh, okay. So it's a aquatic aqueduct.
Yes, and there is a very large, very obvious shark swimming around.
Okay. Start wiggling a bit. And then more.
Wiggle.
And then a lot.
Has the rope obviously started moving around a lot more?
Your rope is going wiggle.
Oh, I'll quickly start pulling it back up.
I can do that dance too. Look.
She wiggles.
And then a great splash! It's
Wait.
huge alien teeth coming together in a great gnash right at where the tunnel ends. Fortunately, you're going in the opposite direction.
Yay. Okay,
And-
now we know what's down here. That's all I wanted to find out.
Soon, you have a friend, Snake.
You ever see a snake's eye? Well, you do.
I will pull the snake out of the well and place it on the floor.
I
Oh,
hand the coin back over and then change back. It's twice today. Yay.
So, what you find?
Shark. A large aquadome down there full of water and a shark.
A shark? I look down the hole. What's a shark
Yes.
this far away from the ocean?
Land shark? Maybe?
The griffin actually waves it off. Oh, that's not the problem. Practically the town pet. Well, at least it's my pet. Hey, you hungry down there? He pulls out a little bag and starts sprinkling something down there. Sprinkle, 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 sprinkle.
What do you mean that's
I'm
not a problem?
backing off.
I heard
Hey.
a question from the steel.
I go, if that's not the problem, what is?
He gives a bit of a shrug. It's a bit more of a, what do you call them? A phantasm of things. They'll grab onto the bucket if you don't do it fast enough to get past them.
Well, there's maybe it's the people who fell into the well beforehand, got eaten, and their spirits now haunt the well.
Gives a shrug. Well, I can't say you're wrong. Now, who's a good sharky? The shark shows no particular emotions, but does eat what he sprinkles down there. So, yay!
Well, I vote we leave the shark alone because I've got no ways of dealing with that.
Yeah, well, are you gonna fix this or not?
I'm going to have to go and build you a new buckety wheelie thing, rather than fetch the bits which are in the water.
So, what are you supposed to do while you're busy doing that?
Well, here's some rope, and I'll find you a bucket.
And here's a water flask for you. I hold you over.
His brows are so low right now.
Hey.
He swats the flask. Get real. Even need to do your laundry and whatnot.
Well, it's just going to have to be a no laundry day, because
You also
I
need to
don't-
drink, you know.
well,
That's what the water flask was for.
well, you ain't getting any water because unless we try go and retrieve the pieces, which might involve your pet being hurt because we don't want to be eaten, the only other choice is I make you one.
Yeah, well, how fast can you do that?
I don't know.
Well, if you're talking about the craft downtime activity, it would take you at least 4 days.
There you go. It will take me 4 days to make something that would be suitable.
He puts a hand to his head. All right. I got a better idea. If you're up for it, you're serious about actually trying to be helpful.
Yeah?
He points at one of the many buildings. In case you haven't noticed, we have a lot of places that people don't actually live in anymore. Why don't you just go over there? I'm pretty sure they have a well. Take their bucket.
Look at steel. Why didn't we think of it?
Because most people don't normally have a well in their house.
It's not in the house per se, but it's in their yard. That well's gone bad a long time ago anyway, so they won't miss it. Not to mention they're dead, so who cares?
Are the two connected? I wonder.
Who knows? But if they've got one, I'll go and retrieve it.
He nods. Well, I'll wait here for you to come back with the pieces.
Alright, I'll head over there and start getting the pieces I need to bring back.
You have crafting or
I have craft, yes.
Great.
if it's
Seems
required.
like good skill.
'Cause I was hoping to train for it soon.
You will learn at the
Oh.
hooves of the mast. Oh god. Okay, I didn't ask you to have roll crafting, but whenever that comes up, you'll be good at it. Hooray!
Well, I assume I might need to like disassemble it safely and transport it over.
Well, first you have to go to it, my friend. So you head on over to the house that he pointed to. And the yard is nice and big and spooky, and there are spider webs on basically anything that can have spider webs.
How thick? Are they thick irony like or just small?
No, they're pretty thick. It's like an entire family of spiders decided that they would show off their talents.
No, I meant the threads of the spider webs.
They're not sticky enough that when you try to brush them aside, you become stuck to it, so that's good.
Okay, no, I meant are they really thick like thread like or bigger?
I'm tilting my head because I don't see thick and big as separate, as
As
opposite things.
made by a large spider that has a huge rope-like spinneret.
Ah, give me a nature check for that kind of shenanigans. That is definitely a nature check. Yeah, you are definitely dealing with some larger than a house spider webs.
Huh.
And probably more than one, considering.
Anyone scared of spiders?
Look at duck. Look at
Don't look at me.
She says, clearly looking a little scared.
All right, well, Sim
guess I
will
go first.
no afraid. We'll let the druid lead the way in case you could talk nicely to them, and if we can't, I'll be nearby to cut down some spiders.
Okay, I'll try to find a way through this mess to the well.
I will
I need
draw my sword.
Are you trying to get through the web without damaging it?
Yeah, kind of.
Well, give me
Sure.
one of those fancy nature checks. Oh, for Pete's sake, man.
stuck on that.
Stop ruining all my puzzles. Okay, so leading the party, who I assume just follows you.
Yep.
Which you'll be happy to know is totally a thing you can do in Pathfinder 2. It's just, hey, you know what? I'm going to follow the guy who knows what the hell he's doing.
Woohoo!
Yeah! Which was not a thing in Pathfinder 1, where it's like the entire party waited for the one guy with no climb skill to eventually get up. or just keep falling. Sorry, guys.
Well, that's pretty good.
But anyway, you start weaving quite the intricate little trail through all of these webs as you wend and weave and bob and dart, and everybody else is just kind of following along after you. The dim light of the day is almost lost for a moment because all the webs in the way. But then you emerge! You emerge into the inner courtyards. You can see the fountain just across the way. Oh, it's so beautiful. Almost as beautiful as that giant spider that's looking at you.
Oh well. Hey guys, there he is.
And by that, I mean a large-sized spider that is literally just watching you, just staring.
Well, I will go. Well, you're our animal expert. See if we can get what we need nicely, or if we have to resort to violence.
Does it have food in the webs? I'm looking around. I'm not seeing if it's sated.
Give me a survival.
It looks like a child.
Still actually good enough to say that, oh yeah, looks like somebody wandered in here and it did not turn out well for them.
Still hung up there. Okay. Or
Yeah,
something.
well, mostly trained, but
I'll step to the side and see if it follows or starts moving with me.
it's watching you. It has many eyes to do that with.
Yeah, but is it rotating or a jump?
No, it's just watching you. Its head might turn a little bit, but the rest of it's just kind of standing there.
So is
Watching.
it sitting over the well we need?
It is kind of in between you and the well.
That's
What? I'll look over.
Are you able to communicate with the spider and ask it nicely if we can get past?
Oh, hell no.
Okay, then it's plan B then.
I have no talk to animals.
That's fine. I mean, if you turn into a spider, could you talk to it?
Probably get eaten.
All right, well then let's avoid eating, and I will try and make myself scary and make the spider go away.
How are you? Are you roaring at the spider?
Basically, yes.
Also, do you have intimidating glare?
I believe I do. Let me just check my things.
All right.
Yes.
Because otherwise, it only works on things that speak your language.
Intimidating glare. There we go.
All right, so you give the spider your meanest look. And the spider furrows all of its brows. It has a lot of them because of how many eyes it has. And it seems to attempt to glare back at you. One moment. Your adventure is very important to us. Please stand by. And of course, would they actually give this the skill? Of course they wouldn't. Why the hell?
Also,
would they?
can I try to identify the type? Is it very poisonous or just average?
Give me a nature check. Woo. You like nature checks, don't you? Of course you do.
Yep.
I mean, who doesn't? Good people, that's who. Hooray! I found the appropriate chart that has all the everything. Aren't you guys happy? You should be.
Link
Uh,
it.
I think so.
I'll use it in my next meeting at work if it has everything.
Just going to a work meeting being like, well, to answer your question, let me pull out my chart, and it's just
Yeah, start rolling dice on it too.
yeah.
Alright, so the spider has accepted your stare off. And it rolls a 29. To be ever so fearsome. With your 29 nature, what's all the 29s? You determine that this is not a poisonous spider.
No whisper, hey.
You're pretty sure it's got big old fangy fangs.
It's a nibbly spider, so
Yes.
don't worry about poison.
Thanks. All right. Well,
It has glared at you, and you can feel your resolve quiver a bit.
well, I think if we want what we want, then we're gonna have to hurt the spider.
Can I try to find a way around it through the thing? You know, try to walk around?
I mean, do you just try to walk around it, or what?
Yeah, might as
I
well
mean,
try.
it's an open courtyard.
Try to walk
You're
around.
past the webs, so that's cool. So you start edging around the spider, and the spider
Start-
kind of glances off at you, but then like rechanges its focus fairly quickly onto steel. Like it doesn't want to lose the staring contest.
All right. Well, I will probably follow Fawn, but very careful and keep staring at it.
Now it's turning. As
Glare.
you guys go all the way over. Yes, exactly. It's like, nope, the glare must be continued. There.
My one eye's starting to water.
Give me a will save, you brave staring master.
Will. Okay.
Oh, it's a stare contest with the spider. This never ends well.
Oh god. And so you blink. And when you open your eyes, the spider is directly in front of you. Oh no! And it boops you on the nose.
I take it you can understand us, I say to the spider.
I boot the spider on the nose back if it has one.
The spider boops you twice and shakes its head.
Well, I definitely can't do more than one because then I start falling over.
Does this thing have any markings or symbols on it?
It's got like interesting patterns, but that's more of like cool spider appearance.
I'm just gonna go. Was you a pony once?
So it's just watching you, but it's not staring anymore.
Okay, I'm going to just continue shimmying around and go towards the well.
It follows you.
You have a new pet.
Okay.
I sound like Duck there. Sorry.
You are now at the well. It's a nice well. The smell that comes from the well, though, is not nice.
Yeah.
But
Well.
there is a nice bar, and there's some kind of moldered and not looking so good rope.
We got the rope.
Yeah.
The bucket is actually resting on like the lid of the well.
Actually
Well.
has a lid. Wow.
Yeah, it actually has a lid.
I'm going to take the bucket off the lid and place it firmly on the ground so we don't lose this bucket.
You have gained a bucket.
And I'm going to start the process of removing the bar across the top so we can
Awesome. 1 moment, because I got a thing. Okay, I need to.
Your amazing table again. Great.
What?
Your table of everything.
No, I had to do this.
Oh, I gained a bucket.
Yes, you have gained a bucket. I can only assume you hold it triumphantly over your head for a moment.
Of course.
Guess I'll untie it from the moldy rope.
And, well, you say untie, it kind of just breaks off.
Ew.
Yeah, this rope has seen better days. Sorry. All right, you have gained a bucket. What are you doing?
I am now going to disassemble the top part of the wells, which allows you to turn the bucket lower.
You start messing with the bar, and you are kabonked by a spider foot. Boom.
Come on. Oh, you mean it's just basically just poking me?
It just, well, it tapped you on the head. Except,
Yeah.
you know, it's kind of large, so you felt that. Boom.
I'll turn and look at the spider to see what it's doing.
Is that yours? I'll say.
The spider is looking at Steel specifically, and it shakes its head. Shake, shake, shake.
You want me to leave it alone?
It reaches out and just kind of gently nudges you away from the bar. Nudge.
Well,
Okay then.
I broke the other one, so I need to replace it.
Guess we need to go find another one.
We're here.
Yeah, but
I mean, the spider's not
wants
using
you.
it.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, unless you can tell me a reason why this spider requires this part of equipment, I will leave this here.
Currently, it's the current occupant of the square.
And so far, the spider hasn't said anything.
Is there a way over to the house?
Maybe
Oh,
it's
yeah. Oh, the house is right over there. Look at it. It's pretty.
maybe he just doesn't want us to like disturb whatever's in the well. Maybe that's all. It's just trying to encourage us away.
Look down in the well. Anything down
would-
there?
Well, there's a cover on it.
Oh, I thought you pulled the cover off.
Oh well, I'm not removing that thing.
Okay.
Yeah, see, I thought you were messing with the bar, and the bar is up top.
Yeah.
You don't have to move the cover to get to that.
No, if you say that, that makes perfect sense from the smell that's coming out.
If you want to look inside, I'm stepping back a few paces.
It's always good when the paladin's like, yeah, I'm going to step back.
Yeah, I'll crack it open and take a peek.
You fool! Give me a fortitude save.
Yay. That's not gonna go well.
What's the worst that could happen?
Where's my fortitude?
Oh,
Yeah, that's it.
well, shoot. You've been on fire today, my friend. Sign. Okay, so you crack it open, and thick green vapor wafts out over you. Your nostrils, your nostril hairs rather, curling up. But you can handle this. This isn't that bad.
Huh? Hmm. Yeah.
The,
Close it.
the spider
step
then
back.
bonks you on the head. Bonk.
Okay.
I think it's trying to tell you something.
Well, no one speaks spider, so I think we're. I mean, duck, unless you can speak spider.
I don't think there's any
Duck
way I
is
can speak
currently
languages.
hiding behind steel. Thank you.
Okay.
Anyone have comprehend languages?
I don't think spider is a language.
Yeah.
Well, not with that attitude. Come on.
Well, I mean, it would. You know what? I'm pretty sure I don't, but it wouldn't hurt to check if it would ever be possible for me to do so.
Well, just for sake of argument, I looked it up. The Speak with Animals spell is a level 2 primal.
Huh. I guess I could study it and get it.
You could prepare it like tomorrow. Yes,
Well-
assuming you cast level 2 primal spells.
Yeah, I do.
Well, I'm pretty sure we need the bar and stuff today, so I'm going to see if I can remove it without the spider horribly eating us.
I think you're just gonna anger it or she.
You start approaching the bar and you get bonked on the head. Bonk.
I think that's.
Maybe you want to remove it, Thorn, if it doesn't want me to approach it.
Yeah, I'll slip over to it. Or,
The spider is watching you intently.
reach up to touch it while watching.
Like as you reach for it while looking at the spider actually doesn't bonk you. It just like moves in a leg and shakes the leg at you as if to try to tell you something.
Let's wait till tomorrow. I'll happily
Well,
figure out a way to do
I'll let
laundry
you
for these
explain
folks.
to Griffin the situation.
Sure, if he wants to deal with her, is it a he or she? Can I tell?
Give me a nature check to properly identify this spider's gender.
My 29 didn't do it last time.
You know what? I suppose I will give you that. This is obviously a non-binary male spider.
He. Jeez, look around. That means there's a female probably here, with a web this big.
Well, hopefully, they're not larger.
What's the worst that could happen?
Okay. Yeah, I'll happily explain it. And, I'll
Well, are you guys heading out?
slowly.
You're gonna have to lead the way out.
Well,
as
yeah.
you start approaching the web, the spider actually circles around in front of you, and then points to a section of the wall, and then starts going off in another direction, as if, well, that's what it does. It like points to the left, and then starts heading off to the left.
Okay, I'll lead the party that way. Do I need to make a nature check to try to find a safe way or survival?
Well, he's not leading you to the web.
Yeah, okay. to the
He
wall.
leads you right over to the wall where there is a nice clean patch. He points at it.
Okay.
Have a look at the patch.
It's a clean patch of wall. So clean.
Search it for doors.
But I'm sorry, I should be more specific. This is the outer wall
Ah,
of the
okay.
courtyard, not like the wall of the house.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
That makes more sense.
It struck me a moment later. It's like, wait, and I was like, why aren't these guys getting it? And I was like, oh yeah, that's probably why.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, we have a clean path back in now, just in case. I
But
can
yes,
definitely
he just showed you how to get out and in without messing with the webs.
All right then. Well, that makes life a little bit easier for tomorrow.
Okay, well, he may still say, no, mine, leave it alone.
Well, then we know what he says,
Yeah.
and we can go from there. And then we can try and negotiate with a spider.
I mean, we all know spiders do not get to have property rights.
Why
which,
not?
which
Are
a
you
word
biased?
before, I would say.
What's wrong with spiders being property owners?
Look, if any of the spiders in my house want to pay rent, I am up for that.
They do, by taking care of the flies and ants and stuff.
Well, I don't squish them. I don't promise anything for my niece.
Oh, so you're going to charge them room and board then? You know.
Oh, no.
All right. Fine, Thorn, let's go and find our griffin friend, and we can. You can explain the situation.
This ought to be amusing. I'll keep going. And practicing the speech. You look, well, there was a spider, you know, just try to iterate it. Try to
You hear feathers! And the griffin lands nearby.
Were you watching this from above?
Well, truth told, I kind of figured you'd get eaten.
Great. So you didn't want us to fix it. You just wanted to get rid of us.
He gave a shrug. Well, if you distracted the spiders, that would let me get in there and get the pieces.
Spiders? All we saw was one.
He raises a brow. Huh.
Yeah.
Don't know how
Quite
you
so-
pulled that off.
Quite
most-
social.
Social? He says,
Yeah.
kind of squinting. Well, did you
And
get
tomorrow-
anything?
Tomorrow we will. I need to go in and talk to it later. Anyway,
But you went in there and danced with the spiders and come back with nothing.
yeah, we did. We know it's a social spider in there. We don't want to interfere with it.
Heavy sigh.
I mean, how would you like it if we came in and stole your, well...
Although I should ask, where did you guys put the bucket?
I still have it.
Okay, so he could probably see the bucket, because, I mean, unless you... I don't know where you put the bucket that it would not be visible.
It'll be probably just hanging off the bag.
Yeah, so he points at the bucket. Hey, that's something.
Yeah, you can have this for the moment.
Oh, great. I'll put this at the end of that rope you got, and at least we got some water.
Well, that would do until tomorrow at least.
Yep.
He grabs the bucket. If only, man, if Roll20 had a play backwards button, that would be so great. I would play the item catch sound backwards. It'd be fantastic. I'm just saying, come on. You can't even blame me.
Maybe not.
All right. Well, we can't do
It's
anything.
not
with
my
that.
fault there isn't a specific item lose sound.
So we're going to come back and talk to the spider tomorrow. Then we'll fix the well tomorrow properly. So should we just go and walk around the fog for a bit and see what else wants to jump out and we want to talk to?
I feel I should note, by the way, since you guys are talking about what to do for the night, you haven't been kicked out of the other place. As long as you pay her fee, she will happily let you stay
In our room. That's
in
it.
your room.
Yeah.
Yes. It's a nice sized room, and it even comes with free continental breakfast. What are you complaining about?
See, I'm
Except-
tempted to see what happened because obviously there was that individual who wanted us, but we paid, so we were safe. Which I kind of want to talk to that individual.
Well, you haven't seen them yet. Not that you know what they look like.
Well, last time they turned up when we first went and stayed, and then they obviously appeared in the morning. So
Yes.
that's probably the best thing we can do is
You've heard them, you just haven't seen them.
Mhm.
all right, well, anything additional we want to do until then? Because, like I said, I will go.
Did you find it? Hey, Pegasus suddenly joins the party.
Maybe.
This was the Pegasus who talked to
This
us
guy?
earlier.
Yes.
Blue Sky or whatever his name was.
Yes. Was it blue sky or clear sky? I forget.
I think it was
Clear
Clear
Sky.
Sky.
Clear sky. Okay. But yes. Clear sky with a nice, great big old smile.
What were we looking for?
Well, you were talking with them Phoenix Wolves all nice like. Did you have a good conversation?
Oh, yeah, we had a fine conversation with them.
I mean, they kind of chased me off, but they're like that. Don't hold it against them.
Wasn't planning to.
Oh, that's good. See, right neighbor like, he says, nudging Steel. Nudge, nudge, nudge.
So, why would they? Never mind.
Tilts his head. Oh, well, you know, them Phoenix Wolves, they're just, you know, what do you call that? Introverts.
Okay. Yeah.
They don't like dealing with the other people if they don't have to. I mean, I don't blame them. Sometimes you just want some peace and quiet, right?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
If you offer them some decent ashes, they'll love them.
Oh, yeah, you had them jars. Where'd you get those anyway?
Ancient Chinese secret. No, sorry. Nothing.
What's a China?
We found them in the other Phoenix Wolves home.
Oh, well, that's right, logical, isn't it? Oh, that's nice of you bringing home some stuff from their lost kinsfolk like that.
Oh, that reminds me. We have that special one which the Phoenix Wolf who went missing really liked. If there's a way to find them, we might be able to use that to lure them back or track them down.
Ah, sounds right clever of you. Ah, well, shoot, just gonna have to say my thanks. Got some clever little city folk like you came on down here. Maybe you'll fix a thing or two.
Hi. So, Duck, you've got those special ashes, don't you?
Quack.
And she nods.
All right. We probably don't want to do. If we go to the edge of the town, take the lid off it, and we'll see if we can attract anything that might be interested in them.
You're gonna go fishing for a Phoenix Wolf. Now that's just takes a cake right off of there. Never heard nobody trying that.
You may want to take a pinch and blow it out so it gets scent in the wind.
Yeah, that'll probably be good.
He is rolling behind his head. Well, how do Phoenix Wolves like it? Maybe you bake a cake and sprinkle it on top of there. That'll make them real happy.
The others just put the hoofs in, scooped it out, and licked it. So.
Oh, they just want it straight up. Okay.
It's like sugar.
So, adding
That's
some
fine.
to it would be good.
Yep.
Hey, we have an alicorn with wings.
As it turns out, your party does have one of those.
Yeah, so we can have her, or request her to flap, and try to blow the scent around.
And
To
you have
blow
two.
what? To blow what? Send around?
We hash a bit of ashes into the wind with a
Oh, okay.
Say,
sure.
your party has two flaps.
use the magician. Well, Duck's wings are fake.
True,
They
but
are?
don't tell Duck that.
Flushes.
I did not realize this truth.
Well, if you want the little bit of canon behind that, Duck believes that she will one day earn her wings, and therefore makes paper mache ones for now.
And I'll point out in Pathfinder 2, she's not wrong. Since when you guys hit, what, 5th level, you could then go, I have wings now.
Well, look at that. In Pathfinder 1,
Okay, so does that mean that Duck is an Earth pony that appears to be a Pegasus?
Short leg.
Short leg.
Okay, a short leg that appears to be a Pegasus.
Yes.
With fake wings.
Yes.
I all this time, I did not know that. I thought she just didn't use her wing.
Yeah, we have to constantly repair them behind your back.
Why do you think I've got such high craft skill? I've been practicing my
Hold still, that'll be better. Yeah, that looks better.
It's part of like her little entertainer's outfit is usually what I go for. Because like in Pathfinder 1, she can't technically get wings until like level 11 for taking a
Oh
bloodline.
no.
So sad.
See, PF2's better for this. All I'm saying is hurrah for ancestry feats, yo.
I guess you could take it off and wave it around.
The wings? Oh yeah, she could do that.
Well, there's not how to rip off her own wings and stop waving them around.
Oh god, have more.
Nothing better than cooked duck wings.
Bad, Fawn, bad.
Duck looks mortally offended. Well, not really Duck, it's more Dolan. Dolan looks incredibly offended.
Clear Sky is following along with you guys, his tail going wag, 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 like a little eager dog.
So, approximately how many houses are in this place? I mean, what was your population?
You're asking
before?
Clear Sky?
Yeah.
Well, shoot. There are more houses that don't got people than people that have a house at this point. Says, kind of waving a hoof.
Where does
This
it
place
everyone-
used to be a city, Kind of pointing around.
Do they all stay separate, or do they centralize someplace?
Could you rephrase that a little bit there?
Not looking at. Wondering if they all stayed separate in their own houses, or did they centralize into one location? for
Oh, you
safety?
mean the people who are still here? Most of us got our own place, unless we're family, like the Phoenix Wolves. See, they're all together.
I assume people would have just lived as any city folk would have done. Obviously,
Yeah.
something got to them one at a time.
He points at his chest. I got a nice white girlfriend. We live together.
Okay.
I'm guessing you lock and bar your doors at night.
He throws a hoof. Well, I don't like to think about that too much, but maybe. Let's focus on the positive, right?
Fair
Yep.
enough.
Yeah, he leans in a little bit. It's not like it's a big deal. Just make sure the locks are set.
No, not at all.
He gives a nod. Besides, you can't beat the rent, and the tax man never visits around these parts.
Yeah, so,
Bad.
Moonwing. So the possible, oh no, Moonwing, sorry, Fawn. It is possible that previous occupants of the empty houses might have forgotten or did not lock their doors.
Also, I just realized something that terrifies me.
What's that?
It's the labyrinth of Dolan.
What?
Ah,
Where?
Dolan!
Where did that come from?
Oh.
Where is it?
Yeah, it's been there for quite some time. I mean, right up there with the secret pit that is on the map.
Yeah.
Not so
which
secret
is
if you ask me.
thoroughly amusing me, by the way. I have a whole little story behind the secret pit of Alan Pontifex.
It's like the local area, the secret hole.
Well,
I
I mean,
mean, it's obviously a guy who calls it the secret pit and then advertises it because then people visit and then he can get money.
yeah.
Yeah.
Come
we have a
see the
place out here.
secret pit.
It's a secret address here.
Exactly.
that all leads deeper into the mainland of Everglade.
Yes.
Where?
Humans this way. Oh no.
Damn them humans. Actually, I thought the humans were somewhere around here.
Well, don't
thought
forget,
they were
according to a
avoiding-
pony, if it's bipedal, it's probably human.
I
Yeah.
thought it was past the wall, the mountains.
Past the mountains of the beast folk, who
Yeah.
are
I think their capital was about here on Thunder River, if I remember correctly.
the humans being humans have a lot of capitals because they're freaking humans.
Yeah, too many of them claim.
I mean, like, even down here, these are two completely separate cities. They are not part of the same nation. Because humans.
I mean,
humans.
they do unite and try and take over Edinburgh at some point. But
Oh, yeah.
Is there a gnomish area?
You
I
know
know
what?
the
The
dwarves.
gnomes don't have an awesome place. But they just kind of hang out, you know? They're all up in your grill. Oh, no. I had broken the strap to my, sleep
duck strap.
walk monitor thingy.
Aw.
Disappointment.
Oh dear me.
Okay.
Press F now.
I guess we continue on to the edge of the village.
Yeah, if you call it a game without a wrist monitor. Anyway, no, I'm just. And so you proceed to the edge of the village with your happy friend following along. Yeah, you think this will work?
What else could
Yes,
come
it's
in the
worth a
town?
try.
He inclines his head. You know, I figure you might want to wait till the fog's nice and thick. If she's, all lost up in it.
How often does it get nice and thick?
Well, it's hard to say exact when, but, every couple days or so, he starts tapping his forehoofs together while he flaps, so that he can count while he flaps. Figure out of every week there's like 2 or 3 foggy days, real foggy.
Is it usually around some significance, like a day or?
Well, what
He
was
shakes
it?
his head. No, I don't really figure what kind of pattern it is. It just kind of happens.
All
When
right.
it's
Well,
real foggy, the smart people stay inside.
well, we'll try now, and if it doesn't work, we'll try again when it's really foggy.
He gives a nod. Well, I suppose that can't hurt none. I'll help, he says. Not that you're probably certain how he could.
I guess we'll throw out 2 pitches, one for his wings and one for Silver's.
You just want me to hit it with my wings? All right, I'm good at that. I told you I'm the weather pony, right?
Well, pinches, my bash. So
I'm going to go ahead and just make a tornado out of this, right?
no,
Not quite a tornado. Just need a good gust of wind.
Hey, I can do that. No, nothing fancy. Just wind going that way, he says, pointing straight ahead.
about as wide as you can make it.
You got it. And then he plants his butt upon the ground. Thump. He spreads his wings out wide.
Get ready to throw your pinch.
Okay, throw mine in the air for him.
Flap, 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 flap,
Stand
flap,
back.
flap, 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 flap. And the ash starts to be carried off, and he looks over at your alicorn friend. Hey, you're supposed to help too. Come on. Be like a
Second pinch. And
friend activity here.
Silver's direction.
Okay. I'm going to guess that it's a athletics.
That seems legitimate.
Okay.
Yeah, oh god.
Chew.
Flap, 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 flap. Where he's going flap, 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 flap. It's almost like he's a weather Pegasus.
I wonder if since it's practically only 15 minutes from the end of session, I always wonder if this is a good time to use a particular stone coin object.
I mean, you might as well. You get it back next time.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I saw it disappear. Oh, there it is. Found it. Yes, you put it way down the Everfreeze Forest. I was like, wait, what?
Well, that's how far I happened to be scrolled down in that direction at the moment.
Yes, it just took me over. Oh God, where'd it go? We lost the
Holy crime and nit!
What the hell?
It keeps.
Roll
I've
20.
noticed that this has happened a few times.
Roll 20, go home, you're drunk.
So
No
tempted
kid-
to throw
no
my
kidding.
coin out, smack her on the butt to make her flap for it.
Yeah, like, and it happened towards the beginning of the session with the athletics, and then it's happy with my athletics too. I wonder if it's an athletics thing.
More probably a
So,
roll.
the ashes go drifting off into the sleepy fog. And things become quiet other than the flap, 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 flap going on.
Take a seat and wait.
Mm-hmm.
Feed my bear some jerky.
I heard beer for a moment, and I was like, oh, you take out your beer? Okay.
No, feed my bear some jerky.
No, I'm just saying, it's like, no, technically, I suppose that would work as a legitimate thing to do while you wait, but
Yeah, do the Texas Finspo sit.
there you go. It bothers me that this is not in their collection. God dang it. Oh, well.
Yep.
You hear a low, mournful howl.
Oh. Wish I could understand that.
Perhaps you could howl back?
Dear Clear Sky tilts his head. What? I ain't no dog. I'm sorry, friend.
Okay, my last shape change. I'll change into a wolf and try to howl.
Now, there's a question. Does being the shape of the thing give you any kind of linguistic ability?
I have no idea.
What's it called? B-shape?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's B-shape. For being in the shape of a beast. Beast. Acrobat, work faster. I hear typing. Who does that?
That's me, sorry.
How dare! Yeah, I don't think it is B-shape.
Wild shape.
Oh, wild.
I just linked it.
Oh, or is it animal form? It's the thing
It's
that you're
wild
specifically
shape.
doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's wild shape that lets you animal form, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So the actual spell I need is animal form. There it is, animal form. You call upon the blah blah blah, you can decide blah blah blah. Well, in that form, blah blah blah. Okay, cool. You get all these fancy things, you get these abilities. It's sure not saying anything about language. So the other one was wild shape, was it? Oh, I thought you had linked the thing.
I
But
did
you
link
didn't.
what I had.
Wait, where is it? Where is it?
Oh, it's in chat.
Oh,
There's not. Trust me.
It's in
that,
Rockwind.
that's not much, yo.
Yeah.
That's not much. Wild shape, focus one. Okay, yeah, but there is more to this than what you pasted. Alright, you infuse yourself with the blah blah blah, or the wild for the last 1 minute, or you can blah blah
1
blah. Huh? It's 10 minutes if you do pest form, 1 minute if you do not pest form. That's what it says.
Oh, great. I've been flying around as an L.
Dun dun dun. There are feats you could take to make it more than a minute. Alright. But I'm pretty sure you don't have that. Anyway, when you transform into a form, blah blah blah, you gain the effects of the form, blah blah blah. Allows you to blah blah blah. It doesn't say a damn thing about talking. In talking animal form here too. Somebody tell me. I don't know. Why don't they have the answers for this, guys? Just saying. Anyway, I don't see any reason why you, as a wolf, cannot howl like a wolf, because that's the thing that wolves do.
Yes.
I mean, can you even really be called a wolf if you cannot howl?
Maybe.
I vote nay, but then again, I'm a horse, so you should have seen that
That's
coming.
true.
I've been breaking this thinking I've been. Sorry.
Oh, you thought it lasted a lot longer?
Yeah, I thought it was 3 times a day. It's kind of weird.
3 times a day. Isn't it a focus thing?
Yeah.
Which means you could do it theoretically infinite times a day. Just you do it, it lasts, then you have to meditate for 10 minutes, then you do it again.
Yep.
So I've been breaking that.
Focus spells are actually pretty handy that way.
Yeah, so you just have to focus up each time you use it, which
Yes.
doesn't
Okay. I'll have to quickly figure out a way to redo it so I can be.
There's
longer.
probably a feat that makes it longer. And by probably, I feel like almost certainly a feat that makes it last longer.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be really surprised if there was not a feat.
I'll search for it later.
Seriously. Wild shape, yay. Form control, now you're talking.
Level 50. Right.
What? No, that's level 4. You too. Ultimate form for longer. Oh! Well, shoot, that would do it for you. Damn. Okay, that would do it. So level 4 feet, form control. It's like meta magic for your focus.
That's
So you
way. What was that? Level 8.
4.
Okay.
3 plus 1.
Okay.
You do it, then you do your wild shape, and then the wild shape lasts for an hour.
Okay.
And you can, and you're still allowed to dismiss the form if you want to. So that's good. So you're not stuck with it for an hour if you don't want to be.
I have to rebuild that way then.
All right, it's up to you. I imagine you took the make your bear bigger and stronger.
Yeah.
So you could just take the take this at level 6. More options. Yeah, options.
Yeah. Or shrink my bear.
No, the bear. Yeah, actually, it really would not be a bad idea for
Adventuring.
level
Yes.
6 because it looks like level 6 doesn't have a lot of really exciting options unless you really want to be able to turn into insects.
Bzz.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'll wait.
Yeah. So take that at level 6, and then you will have mastered your shapeshifting. Yes.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yep. And I'll howl.
Huzzah. Meanwhile, the howling begins. Shoot. What would that be? Give me a...
Society.
No. That feels dramatically inappropriate. Give me actually an intimidation.
Intimidation. Wow.
As you attempt to impress your will upon the world through
this is
your
gonna
deep
suck.
and throaty howl. Hey, unless you have something else that you think would be more appropriate, feel free to hit me
Nature?
out. I'm not sure how nature would fit for you howling good.
Yeah.
Do you give out a moderate howl?
I'll try to reply back.
And there is this kind of a lower, more distant reply.
I'll do a yip.
But as I said, it sounds like they're not coming close to it. They're going further away.
More ash. I'll flip back to my form and throw more ash.
The clear sky tilts its head. Oh, okay. Flap, 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 flap.
Don't use too much.
No, just a couple more pinches. That's it. Then close up the jar so it doesn't get blown out. Aw.
You do not hear a second howl. Well, third howl, I suppose.
Should I make another attempts at athletics to blow the ash around?
And you're pretty sure the ash has been blown.
Okay.
You're not going to reply.
Well, maybe if we come back when the fog is thicker, maybe we'll have more luck.
Well, you have 2 plot hooks now. Aren't you excited?
Yes, indeed.
You have tomorrow visiting the spider, and you have the next time the fog comes up trying to visit your wolfie friend. They are your friend, right? You can only hope.
We shall see.
Yep.
Oh.
I feel like that is a decent break point, yes?
Okay.
Yes, definitely.
That was fun. Sorry for dragging the group around in random bits.
No, it's fine. We needed
Well,
to.
it was all good.
Say goodbye to the